not easy love. Yeah.
Then that's just a classic loop.
Yeah.
And at the end, it just goes.
We spent a lot of time on it, and yeah, I know it's gonna sound good. Yeah. Down at the big bowling club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the big bowling club. I'm gonna keep on
My name is Gabe.
My name is Jake.
I'm 16 years old.
And I'm 17 years old. We met each other when we were both travelling in Thailand about a year and a half ago now.
So I'm Vicky, and I am married to Christian, and we have 2 boys. We're from the UK, but we travel full time.
I'm Rene, my husband is Chris, and we have 3 kids together, and I'm from New Zealand.
We met because a mutual friend, he kind of set us up on a blind date, if you like, a friend blind date.
Yeah, blind play date.
Blind play date. And that was in Chiang Mai in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just met because we thought this family's cool, they're from New Zealand, they have a teenager who likes music, we have a teenager that likes music, so let's put them in the same place.
Yeah.
And almost immediately, all of our kids hit it off, the older ones and the younger ones. The teenagers were playing music within half an hour of meeting. They were sat at a piano together as if they'd always played. And we realised that, now we have to travel with them all the time.
The really cool thing is that when we just met, in a week, we were already at an open mic together.
When we met, we quickly realised that we were very quick to bounce ideas off of each other, and we thought we could capitalise on it. And
yeah.
As such, we have, and we've been playing at open mic nights in countries we've visited ever since. We played in Vietnam, we played in Malaysia, we played in Morocco, we played in a little town in Morocco actually, and that was very interesting.
Yeah. We love music a lot. We both get a lot out of it.
So we both play music by ear, which means that we listen to a song and then we dissect the parts and play them rather than reading sheet music.
Sometimes we just pick out different songs and show them to each other, and if we both like it, we will learn it. And that's been pretty good.
Gabe's loves the pop, and Jake's much more like jazz, but somehow they make it work, and they fuse these 2 things together, and
They play off their differences, and it actually makes it work.
Gabe will convince Jake to learn a Lady Gaga song, and then Jake ends up loving it and putting a jazz bit in the middle, and I don't know, they work really well together.
You can ignore that and just go, Gabe, just play an E7. It creates the same effect.
Okay, yeah.
B, E minor, G, C, and then F, C, G.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's easier than you think. Should we try once more?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It's kind of a step on from home educating, I guess. Our kids never went to school because we wanted to educate them at home, and then our home has just become the world. So then it's not homeschool, it's world school.
Yeah, what do you call it when you're technically homeless?
Yeah. So it's a weird, I don't know, I guess that's the term. Amongst our community, that's the term we use. I don't know if people outside of our community would know what it meant if you just said it.
It's definitely with the idea that you're outside the classroom for your educational experience too. So you're using the world as your school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, our kids learnt about Egypt, the Egyptians in Egypt, and we learnt about Buddhism in Asia, and it's literally bringing them to the places, where the history happened.
It's been really cool. I've been traveling to places I never thought I'd be going to at 16. And Southeast Asia and Northern Africa and now Europe.
So I've been world schooling about 3 years now, and I really enjoy it. I learn a lot. I've done some GCSEs. I'm looking at university and college careers in music. I'm looking at jobs. it's really nice, and we get to experience lots of different lifestyles. We get to, you know, explore Southeast Asia, feel how that is, explore the European lifestyles, the African lifestyles, and on top of all of that, I get to see what styles of music there are that I'm not used to.
I think it helps a lot in this lifestyle if you are coming off a homeschooling background. I think kids, teens especially, might struggle with the transition of being in a regular school environment scheduled to this lifestyle of doing a lot of schooling online or being out in the world.
There are plenty of online courses, if you look enough, that can teach you most of the things that you'd learn in a conventional setting. They have tutorials, step-by-step instructions. I've learned plenty of things from online courses.
So there's a world schooling community. It seems to be mostly based around Facebook groups. And it's often that you'd see a post on a Facebook group, hey, I've got these ages of kids, I'm going to be in Chiang Mai this month and I'm looking to meet up. And then when you're making decisions about where to travel next, you try and coordinate because you need community. The kids are supposed to be raised in a community. We've lost our villages along the way, I think, but it's best to do this lifestyle with friends.
Once again, chorus.
For my family, at the end of our first year of travel, we thought maybe it wasn't really going to work, and our teenager especially was kind of struggling with the constant moving and having to kind of say goodbye to people all the time. So we were wondering whether we would go back to the UK and not live this way for a while. And then we stumbled across a group of families in Bulgaria, Bansko, from all over the world. And we met some really cool families and we thought, oh, this is how you do it. Of course you can't travel alone full time. You know, we need a tribe, just like Rene was saying, you have to find your village. And what we realised was travelling doesn't mean you can't have a village, it means your village travel with you. Yeah. So when people hear about our lifestyle and they're often worried, how do your kids socialise? How do you build relationships? And you just have to
Make it a priority
and find the people who think the same way as you and travel the same way as you. And that might take a while. You know, it's taken us 3 and a bit years to have a real kind of core group of people that, you know, there's 4 or 5 families. If they're going to be somewhere, that's where we're going to be too.
Yeah.
So we're traveling with 3 different families, 4 actually. My family, and we've got 2 families from America and a family from the UK. And we literally travel all together. We try to stay in the same homes as each other or stay close by, possibly neighbors. And it's so fun to travel with your friends.
But I'm afraid I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Yes. Just practice.
So what me and Gabe have done is we have learned how to set up with nothing but what we carry around. So when we find a place that has music technology, we get very excited because we can make a decent setup.
I'm Henry.
Lucas.
I'm Judy.
And I'm Michael, and we're part of Watkins family, or Go Watkins Go.
So we've been traveling since 2019, and what we basically do is the kids do some online school, and then we also do focus on history of all the different countries where we go to and try and connect with a lot of different families that travel the world.
We've been to Southeast Asia and now Eastern Europe. We've been to South America and all of Central America too. I think for me it's Ireland, just because their culture is very cool and they're a very happy country.
I like Nicaragua because we gotta be there for a while because that was where we were during the pandemic, and we gotta do a lot of cool stuff there.
At the point now with the kids being tweens and teens, we focus on going with communities, with other families to all kinds of different other countries.
Thank you.
We used to call it location independent. So like we've been location independent for work for over 15 years. So you can work from the laptop from anywhere in the world, anywhere with decent internet. I think digital nomad, that term came along later, and it definitely suits what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nomadic is people that move around, right? People that don't have one concrete place that they come back to, and that's definitely how I feel that we are in the world.